Okay, so this is my simple technical analysis of WIF. So um I happen to like this project and I've invested a lot in it. So this is what I think is happening in the market. So after we have this huge spike here at 4.830, we saw that there was some sell-off. But then if you look at where we are right now in the market, we are seeing what looks like a consolidation here. So that is what's happening right here. So which means money is going in and out. So there's a battle here, there's a struggle here to push to the upside or to the downside. But then if you look at what's happening now, we can see that we can see that the market is looking like it's about to break into the upside. And why I say so is that if you look at this Bollinger Band, I like Bollinger Band very well. Bollinger Band, as we can see, the Bollinger Band is these three lines. That's on the chart. That's the Bollinger Band. We can see that now it is before it was so far from each other. You can see how far they are from each other right here. But if you look at what is happening here, you can see that they are getting very close to each other. So what's happening here is now is like the the struggle, I mean, the battle between the buyers and sellers is getting even more intense here. So we are looking to see who is really going to have the upper hand. Is it going to break out as it look like, or it will still come down to the downside because there is still room to come down to the downside? For example, we can see that if we put a line here, we can see that we have 2.9 here, which is kind of like the lowest price in the short term, I would say. So if it breaks down, if it breaks to that level, it's still okay, because it's still within the range, it's still within the frame of a short term market cycle, I would say. But you can see this consolidation is really nice right here. And yeah, and if we look at volume, I also like to use volume because of the strategy that I use in trading. So if you look at the volume here, you can see that first off, if you look at the two lines on the volume, you can see that the yellow one is above the purple line, which shows an uptrend, a positive move. But then I like to not use the lines. I like to look at what is actually happening with these bars right here. So what I see first off is that if you look, after we had this sell-off here, the volume came down, but then there was a spike right here. There was a huge spike in volume here. And that's why we have this long, what is this candle called? Okay, I don't want to use all those industry terms, but anyway, that's why we have this on indecision right here. Not indecision because it's more to the low side, but that's why this candle is, it doesn't show any detail. It doesn't give us the kind of information. It doesn't show much about what really happened there because it was almost like there was no decision that was made. So after this spike in volume here, you can see now there's another spike here. Now, but before we had this one, if you see every other green candle that came after each other, they went to the upside, which means the candle after the other is bigger. So this shows that the market is on the upside, and then now we see another spike similar to this one but lower, but still the market is on the upside. If you look at what the candle is showing here, the candle keeps getting taller and taller and taller, and then here now for the first time we have double green candle. So this is why I think what is happening here is we might see the market go back to the upside. And in short term, I would like to this is where I'm looking at. Well, I'm looking at breaking out around here, and this is where I look to maybe take some profit. I'll take 50% once we reach 4.830. I'll take 50% of my money out because I bought this around. I think I bought it around 3 point. I put it around 3.1 or something. Yeah, that's where I bought it. So this is what I think is happening here.